Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, man. How's it going? I'm looking right at the camera.
Sweet.
I've
Oh
been
yeah, I
practicing
should do
this all
that.
week.
Yeah, I need to do that. I need to put some googly eyes on my camera or something.
Yeah, I like it. Not only is it fun, but it's fun. But it has a
It's
purpose
fun.
too. But it has a
Oh yeah.
purpose. It's fun and it has a purpose. One of these days I'll get this camera right. Oh, maybe not. Hey, Kimberly, how's it going? You guys, let me know if the air conditioner is really loud in the background on the stream, and I will figure out a way. I guess I'll turn it off until I start sweating again, and then I'll turn it back on. And we'll do stuff like that. Um, how's it going,
Cool.
man?
It's good. I just I just turned up the stream and I can hear it, but I don't think it's not competing with your volume at all. It sounds fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, things are good. Still just got AC ourselves, so still living that AC honeymoon phase where everything is cool.
Nice. Yeah, you guys were without AC in your apartment for like the whole time you lived there.
Yeah, 7
Right.
or so years now. Yeah, so it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
We it's weird coming home to a house that's like cool and dry as opposed to just muggy and
Hmm.
85 degrees. Feels good.
Yeah, I've got like this. You got like some fancy AC, right? Like it's pretty good, pretty new technology. But
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
that's good.
it's a mini split, but it is a new one, and
Cool.
apparently, it's good according to the people who sold it to me. So
Yeah.
that's something you can trust.
Well, I mean, if it keeps the house cold,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what that's the important thing.
So that's the big news over here. What's going over with you? What have you been up to?
Ma. Well, right now I'm getting messages from somebody who can't get something to work.
See that?
Oh yeah, you see my
Yeah, yeah. Tell them to remove dash fr space forward slash, and then no, he probably might need to sudo that and then provide his password. He's gonna be good. He
no.
won't bother you again tonight.
I'm gonna quit Slack and I'm never gonna talk to that guy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what we're doing right now.
No
We're not
way.
doing web development. We're doing art developments.
Yeah.
This week I've decided that I'm gonna raid somebody and it's gonna go down perfectly this week.
You gonna rate somebody?
Raid someone at the end of the stream.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
I mean, we've been doing that, but every week I've been doing it like in a way where I have to scramble to get there. It's weird. It's like a whole thing every time I raid somebody because I've got all this audio video contraptions happening, all these different pipelines. And so like
Oh
I'll
yeah.
raid somebody and then I'm not on the screen, so I'm not like in the chat when the raid happens. This week I'm gonna do it and it's gonna go off without a hitch.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah. Um,
That's It's gonna be the big time. We'll be
it's gonna
big
be
time
really.
if we can raid somebody
It's
without
gonna
it
be the real
without
big time.
problems.
Yeah, totally. How big do you think movie posters are?
Oh, like real ones that are printed and hung up
Yeah.
at a movie theater.
Yeah.
I'd say 3.5 feet by 2.5 feet. I have no idea.
Let's
Do you know?
see. Well, like they used to make those tall, skinny ones. I really like the tall, skinny ones, but they're kind of an odd size and not really like those are pretty rare. I mean, probably a three sheet. A three sheet is like a tall, skinny one.
Okay.
41 by 81. That's huge. A one
Yeah.
sheet is 27 by 40.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just say standard movie poster, U.S. dimensions.
Yeah, I got 27 by 40 here as well on my search result.
Okay. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can cross-reference that. Yeah. 27 by 40, 24 by 36, but yeah, 27 by 40. I think it's 27 by 40. So that's how we'll set up our document, I guess. I really
Okay.
want to. I kind of want to do one of the tall ones, but 'cause I really like how those look. They're just cooler.
Yeah, I don't show an example of a tall one when you start screen sharing because I'm not sure what I'm
Yeah.
missing.
I'll screen share right now.
Sweet. Bye.
Bye. Three sheet poster size. You see a lot of rock flyers that are this too.
Huh. Okay.
That's not right. They're doing that wrong. This.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
This one says 41 by 81, but that is really big, you know. That's like
Yeah.
4 feet by something. They're
Yeah.
3 times the size as a one sheet, which is 27 by 41. Okay, that makes sense. Well, whatever.
Okay. So you gonna do standard?
I like the ratio, is what I'm saying. I don't really want to do 41 by 81. That's crazy, but I like the ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll just do a standard one.
Oh, the ratio for the tall one is just 1 by 2, so it's not hard to math out what the size you would need.
Say again.
41 by 81 is basically just 1 by 2.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is a movie poster size. Oh, we're making a movie poster, by the way.
Sweet. Is it happening? We're ready to paint?
Oh, look, I set one up at 27 by 41 last week. So I made a good guess. Final movie poster. Well, yeah, we're ready to start laying this thing out like for real, and I think painting. Probably. Well, that ain't nothing. We kind of messed around last week and did a little bit of stuff. Just brainstorming.
Cool. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I guess like what might be helpful is, do you know how many actors you're gonna mention? Placement of the movie name. Do you have an idea for the movie name yet?
Yeah, I think it. I'd like it. I think it's going to be called "I Married a Trash Mutant."
Okay. Yeah. That works.
Or something like that. Something about Trash Mutant. Rise of the Trash Mutant. But I think I Married a Trash Mutant's, well, definitely funnier. But first, we're gonna look through the renders and pick a couple that might work and start putting some stuff in place.
Cool. Just looking at movie posters.
This is really weird, just showing all my stuff here. Let's see, stream. Yeah, here it is. Movie poster. Renders. Alright. So. This one's pretty okay. Where's the scroll bar on this thing? There's no scroll bar. I just have to do this. Okay. Let me just try a couple different ones.
Did you hear about? Did you hear that the science is out on hot dogs? This really shook my Wednesday afternoon.
What happened?
They scientists have determined through science, I assume, that each hot dog reduces your life by 36 minutes.
Come on now.
Nope, it's undisputable scientific fact at this point.
Dang.
But then there's like nuts and berries. There's other stuff that it supposedly extends your life, and you know it's all mumbo jumbo anyway. But yeah, just nice to finally have a number.
It really is. I mean, I needed some good news, and it's good to know that
Hot
I've
dogs are good.
taken approximately 135 years off of my own life.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah.
I just did a quick
And-
back of the envelope.
Yeah, I don't
About
know
100.
if that's footlongs or jumbo dogs. Let's
Ooh.
see. Let's look up hot dog science. That's what I'm going to Google. But I don't use Google, so
I'm just gonna open all these up because I'm trying to show everybody.
here we go. Got the science. All right, I'm going to skip the bad stuff and move to the good stuff. Oh. Naturally, the study has been met with some skepticism by Americans online. Cool.
No way.
Just that it's completely irresponsible to suggest there's some sort of calculable linear relationship between any food and lifespan. This is, you know how science is. They'll argue over it for the next 100 years, and then there'll be a whole new hot dog theory, and somebody will get the Nobel Prize.
Wow, that
Who
would be
knows?
cool. Like getting the Nobel Prize for your hot dog research.
Yeah. I was looking. This article doesn't have the good stuff. Well, here it is. Healthier foods such as salted peanuts, really? Baked salmon or rice with beans can actually add between 10 to 15 minutes of your life. So if you can eat a salmon in fewer than 10 minutes, you could be an immortal, Dan. Just eat salmon nonstop.
Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Well, this seems pretty solid, so I'm gonna try it out. I mean, can you? I don't know. I mean, it seems like you could travel back in time if you do this exactly right.
Huh. What if you eat so many hot dogs that you reduce your lifespan by more than you've been alive? You'd
That's
travel
what-
back
yeah.
in time.
Right. That's what I knew that there was something there. I knew there was
Wow.
something there.
That's exciting.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
How about people that do hot dog contests? Have
Right,
weighed
'cause
in
they
on
gotta-
this?
I don't. That's a good question. It is not being answered in the article I'm reading. Everybody's just like, I guess this just like blew up yesterday because somebody tweeted about it, and then every website on the internet decided to write an article summarizing the tweet.
Who tweeted it originally?
New study reveals. Let's see. Oh, it appears to be in another language. What language would this be? Guess I'll throw it into real Google and see what it thinks it is. I'll go with Google Translate. French. Someone French. That's all I
right.
see. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Is this the original tweet or is this? I don't think this is the original tweet. This is the website whose article I read tweeting about it and then embedding their own tweet in their own article. That's
I don't
That's
understand.
shady.
I don't understand what you mean by that. Any of that. They embedded their what? They embedded their own tweet in their own article.
they tweeted about it and then they wrote an article and embedded their own tweet in their article. So they're citing themselves, I guess. Still looking for the real science. I want to read the white paper. Not really. The study was published in the journal Nature Food. Okay. We're gonna crack this nut. It's nut of a hot dog. Now I feel like I should write an article about these hot dogs on my website. Every website in the world wrote an article about this freaking study.
That's like the same thing as they do with it's the same thing they do with when they come out and say, "Oh, a glass of wine a day will extend your life by,"
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Or
Every-
or a few years ago there was one where it was like eating bacon would kill you fast or something.
Um, I don't remember. Wait, eating bacon would heal you fast or kill you
No,
fast?
kill you fast.
Yeah, I mean that seems right. It's all fat and salt, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't like this at all. I don't like where this is going.
You don't want to talk about bacon?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm not
here we
like
go.
I'm not as big as I'm not really like a huge. I don't really care that much about bacon. I mean, I'm not
You're
like
not a bacon head?
I like bacon.
Yeah. I
But I
miss,
don't-
I
I don't
miss
have
the
to,
taste
like-
of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did this italicize?
So I found like the Mac Daddy of all hot dog articles, but it's to Mac Daddy. I don't have time to read it while streaming, but I've got it queued up. I'll send it to you. I write the URL in a letter and I'll mail it to you, and then we can read it and discuss next stream.
Is it really that long?
It's it is it's going through many popular hot dog brands to discuss how healthy their hot dogs are. It's very long.
Dang.
Oh, let's see. Oh, they got a section on vegetarian hot dogs.
Well. They're probably super good for you, right?
Let's see. Oh.
They made out of like used tires. Speaking at
This
least-
article's I gotta scroll back up to read the format of this article. Well, there was some study that showed that 10% of vegetarian hot dogs had some meat in them. Thanks.
Wow.
Whoever it is supposed to protect us from that sort of crap. Let's see. So let's talk hot dogs, the ones you should and shouldn't pick up this summer. So they're basically recommending every hot dog,
Kimberly's like,
except
come on.
for do it.
Kimberly's like, come on. I guess she didn't like that fact about 10% of hot dogs having vegetarian hot dogs
Yeah.
having meat in them.
Yeah, so they're saying like eat Nathan's, eat Trader Joe's, eat Boar's Head Light, which never eat Applegate, eat Sabrett, don't eat Ballpark, don't eat Oscar Mayer turkey dogs. And I think this is just like based on are you getting what you're paying for or what you think you're eating. So they're saying you shouldn't eat vegetarian hot dogs because you're likely vegetarian for a reason. And if they're not completely vegetarian, then it's defeating that reason.
Right.
You shouldn't eat Morningstar corn dogs. What? Hold on.
Yep. I always told you that.
Ugh.
Remember how I always told you that?
No, I don't remember you telling me that.
Well, now you know.
They got a stock photo that it's not Morningstar corn dogs. I'd recognize them from a mile away. But they're basically just saying it's full of salt. I think all of that Morningstar stuff isn't really considered good vegetarian stuff because it's been around for like 30 years, and that means it's mostly just like salt and whatever they came up with in the 70s that tasted vaguely like meat,
Right.
which is mostly salt, I think is their big go-to. Now it's going, this is a huge article. Now it's going through hot dogs in every nation and what hot dogs look like from nation to nation. Norway likes to put hot dogs in a little burrito. It just looks like a plain hot dog wrapped in a little bitty taco shell.
I mean, is salt bad for you? I know the convention.
yeah.
I know the conventional wisdom is that it's bad for you, but is it really bad for you?
No, it's not like it's not bad for you in that you shouldn't eat it, but it's it's good for you. You have to have it. But the problem is that when a lot of food is processed or a lot of food that's made, they add salt to increase the flavor of the food. It's added salt that's bad for you because then you end up getting too much. So if you just ate fruits and vegetables and meat, like fresh meat right off the vine or whatever, you would naturally get plenty of salt.
Right.
So you have to have salt to live, and it's naturally occurring in the things that you would eat if like living in the wild sort of thing.
Yeah. So it's really just really. I mean, it's just what they say is like processed food. You know.
Yeah, people use
Any kind
salt as a preservative and um, as a flavor enhancement. And so when you eat processed food, it's got a lot of salt in it for various reasons. Some of those reasons are just to trick your body into eating more of that food.
Yep.
Ooh, the next article is things you don't want to know about hot dogs. So I will close the tab. Probably don't want to know the things I don't want to know about hot dogs. Anyway, that was the hot dog segment.
Well, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Have any fresh hot takes? We haven't done hot takes in a while.
I know it seems like our schedule's been a little weird for a while. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, my power was out last week. A couple weeks before that, we were just taking a break. Yeah, I kind of need to get my groove back. Speaking of which, I watched how Stella got her groove back, and it's pretty good. But I don't think that applies to my situation. What are you doing with that mouth?
It was a little fun.
What sort of nightmare are you sculpting over there?
Having a little bit of fun, man. Just having a little bit of fun. I'm gonna try to get this. I don't know if I'm gonna do this screaming character or not yet. If I do it, it's got to come. It's got to be kind of a realistic thing. So I don't know why.
Oh, I thought you. Well, the sculpture doesn't have to be realistic, right? Because you're going to paint over it. You just want a perspective.
I want to start with a realistic enough face where. Yeah. Actually, if I could find a photo, I might. I don't know. So it's kind of like like a lot of these posters. It's not always like this, but a lot of these posters are they have an illustration of the monster, and then they have pretty much like post-processed photos. It's kind of like they're they put them through some kind of artistic process, but you can tell that they're made from a photo. And I guess Technicolored or whatever. And it's usually like a live action shot from the movie. So I was thinking if we were going to do, right now I'm just brainstorming,
Oh, I see. Yeah, that there. I was picturing
like
more of the like hand-drawn pictures. 'Cause some of them have like hand-drawn.
Yeah, some of them do have illustrations.
Yeah.
Some of them, it's, live photos mixed with illustrations. I thought about putting like a really fake looking bat in there for no reason.
Yeah,
Just
why not?
Illustrations. I think I'm just going to probably... this.
Okay. Yeah, that's got a lot going on.
Like this kind of a thing. But I don't know, I mean like it would have to be a doctored up photo to really get the look I'm going for. Otherwise it would just be a painting, I mean it takes a long time to get a super realistic paint. Hey Michelle.
Hey.
I haven't talked to you in a while, except for on here a little bit, but I haven't talked to you in a while. We've been missing each other. I'm not sure where my aunts are tonight.
I was just about to ask that.
Do not know.
Creature walks among us.
So like, I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm not sure which one of these I want to use.
Oh, which one of the renders?
Yeah, because a lot of times, like, you know, you can tell that a lot of these illustrations are kind of done by photographs. But like, some of these, how do I explain this? This one looks kind of like something I would see in a full body shot. It's kind of like something I would see in a movie poster, maybe. But then there's like this. If I did like put some stuff at the bottom here.
Yeah.
And put the title. It's like I was trying to make some negative space here for the title.
Yeah.
This one's kind of boring. This one, the one where you're looking up at him with the monster. I think that's like not a bad shot.
Yeah. And you probably want to, I'm just looking at some, save some space for like the, like a background that's like a really far away thing in the background.
Yeah. Like
Here's
put 'em in
one
a
that's
setting.
pretty. Yeah, here's one that's pretty close to your pose, even. How about I just send you a link? If you want a link. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah, so
good. All right, send it in the stream. I don't think that has all the elements at all that you want. Like it doesn't have the screaming person or much else. Leslie
Yeah.
Nielsen was in this movie.
Forbidden Planet.
Huh?
A lot of these are very similar to this, you know. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of
I
these
need to
ones
watch
that I
that.
have. I mean, all you have to do is Google like monsters carrying women, and you'll get like a million.
Yeah.
This one's kind of boring. Let me just. I'm gonna label some of these. All right, that's a maybe, but I probably not. What I like about this one is this one could probably serve as its own thing, a full body shot. This one could be like this is like this feels kind of like almost like a kaiju one, like a foreign like a old foreign movie. Like there's a bunch of words up the side of the poster.
Okay.
It's kind of an arty one. This is more of like probably something you'd see back then. This shot's too much from the side. This shot's a maybe. These two shots are identical pretty much. I don't see a difference in these shots. Throwing one out. This one is. I like how this one is. I'm gonna keep that one.
That tilt.
Yeah, the tilted horizon.
Yeah.
This one's pretty boring. This one, like, this claw looks too big because of the focal length. This one's kind of straight on. I like the angle of the head here, but could have the hands coming over like this, breaking that frame a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I think elements like that. I like elements like that a lot.
Yeah, gives it more depth. This is another one where the claw's real big. Makes you feel small. Which one, Michelle? Any of these ones where it's, I think it has to be looking up at them.
Yeah. Looking at movie posters on eBay. Something's up here. They're all folded. They're all folded a lot, and they aren't nearly as high priced as I thought they would be. Seems like a scam. I don't need a movie poster. Just looking.
You might need one.
Maybe I do. Now that you put it that way. Yeah. Meh.
These are all very similar to each other. Just got to decide which one. Let's see.
Michelle, hop on this Zoom, Michelle. You can hang. Let's see, why not?
Yeah, hop on, Michelle. Send her an invite if she wants to.
If you want. She might just want to chill and watch, but
Yeah, that's cool too.
yeah,
We
I'll
do
send
need
you
a
the
mod.
link and you can. Yeah, I'll send you the link just in case, but no pressure. We need.
All right, so this one isn't really looking up. That one. This one is too much to the side. I like that one. This one's maybe a little too much to the front. I think this is the front runner.
Oh, did you? I missed. Did you? So the ones like that where it's leaned back to the left. Did you decide not for those?
Like this one?
Yeah.
I didn't decide no yet. I mean, I can take any of them and lean them.
Oh
You
yeah.
know?
I see what you
Really.
Right.
I'm trying to think about.
Hey, there's Michelle.
A bunch of different negative space. Michelle, what's up?
Let's just get everybody on this call.
Why can't I hear her?
I don't know. She's muted. That's one
Oh.
reason.
Sorry,
That's
I was muted because I wanted to figure out how to. Yeah, I can't hear Dan talking on stream anymore now. So,
What do you mean?
oh, you weren't talking?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't. I was talking, but
Oh,
I started and stopped.
oh, it's
I have
just
to-
that you're way, way behind me. Now I see you talking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to start ignoring the audio on the stream if you're going to be on the Zoom call. That's for sure.
Okay.
And you can see. I think you can see my screen share.
Oh, yeah. So I just can't see your face, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Sick burn.
What?
Sick burn. Sick burn.
How's it going, Michelle?
Oh,
Friend of the
Okay.
show.
Friend of the
Hill
show.
Rounders music.
Supermod Michelle.
Yep. I can't see it anymore though. I guess I could pop this chat out.
Yeah. That's what I do. I have like the chat, and then, I mean, I do have this. I can look at the stream if I need to, but I don't because it's very distracting.
Let's see. There it is.
All right, I gotta stop turning these on and off. This one is kind of cool looking. Now I want to pick my favorite angle on the victim.
Okay. Is the victim the man who married the trash monster?
I think so. I mean, I'm kind of going to leave it up to discussion, but
Okay.
Oh. Wow, I didn't realize we had changed to it being a drama.
Well,
Wait, I
it's-
mean,
The working title is "I Married a Trash Monster."
I married a trash mutant.
Mutant.
oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's relatable.
Yeah.
Somebody. To my wife.
All right, this one. I like the angle on him here on this one. I kind of like this, except for I like the flow of this gesture. This one, not really that much different from this one.
I like it without
So-
his hands cut off, though.
Yeah, I was actually gonna have his hands coming over the top
Over
of
it.
the.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right. Yeah.
Like this.
That works. Okay.
These two are the same. This one's a little bit better lit, so I'm gonna throw this one out. So now we're down to 3. This
right.
one is kind of straight ahead. It's not very dynamic compared to this one and this one. This one keeps. This one keeps something about the angle of this one.
Is good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it,
is bad.
it keeps attracting me. Like every time I turn that one on, I'm like, oh, I kind of like that one. This one's a little too straight ahead.
Yeah.
This one,
Yeah.
one is like, this one reminds me of like a. I know that I've seen shots like movie posters that are full body shots of the monster, but usually it's like kaiju stuff, and then the writing is here.
Yeah.
Lol OU. What?
Oh, she's laughing at my joke.
Oh, the yeah, you she
Yeah.
married a trash mutant,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I turn this one on, I'm like, okay, that's the one. So I'm gonna just keep this one.
Yeah, I think seeing the angle's more down, seeing underneath it more, like the angle of the beak or whatever, definitely
Yeah.
makes it look more intimidating.
It just looks more like a dynamic shot. Like, if I was taking a photo shoot of the mutant, I would probably pick this one because it's the most dynamic of all of them. Now I just need to get at least a little bit of an idea before I start painting of how this text is going to be set. I guess I don't really, but probably the path of least resistance. It's like the tagline is like up here. It's not going to look exactly like this or anything. Anyway, I can do this quietly if you guys want to talk about something more fun than that, than what I'm doing.
I know.
No, this is what we're here for.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, yeah, you're kinda.
I'm
You can
exhausted.
also talk though. Yeah, okay. If you don't have to talk, but you can totally. You don't have to pay like great attention to this if you don't want. You guys can do whatever you
Well,
like.
I've covered all the hot dog talk I can take tonight. So,
Right.
what else is there?
There isn't anything else. I mean, really, that's probably the end of the stream forever. I would think.
Yeah. Shut it down.
Hot dogs? What?
Oh,
Yeah.
we were talking about that new science. Some new science on hot dogs dropped that they're bad for you. Yeah, that's the summary.
Astonishing.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, I'm looking to take so many shortcuts with this poster.
Like a Photoshop thing where you stretch the text out. Like,
Oh no, I mean, I'm thinking about I'm gonna find a horror movie font.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Defont.com. That's where I always go.
There we go.
You can even type the words you want into the box so you can see how they're going to look.
I'll try it all caps at first.
Some of them probably don't even have lowercase,
Yeah.
especially
well,
for this type of font.
This one's in the running. This one is very good. See, because I
That
mean,
one
I am
looks-
gonna come in
yeah.
and do Photoshop to this stuff, so it's not gonna be exactly that. I'm not just gonna like type this in and then that's it, you know.
Yeah.
I like this
That one looked exactly like an old movie poster. The
This one?
Yeah.
White outline one.
Yeah. That one looks so,
Shadow of the
like I feel like
Dibs.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll just get them. We'll just get a few of them.
Yeah. Sell all the fonts.
I'd like to get some of these for later, but I know that I've been in and around graphic design for long enough to know that you can't just impulsively grab fonts just because they look cool.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, you're pretty much just
That one's good too. That
ruined your
lethal-
life.
The slime one.
This one,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It doesn't. It looks more. This looks more like It. I don't know. It kind of works for Trash Mutant. You know what? I
Yeah.
think. Actually, you know what? Oh, I just got an idea. All right. I think maybe we're gonna mix and match a couple of these, and we'll do Trash Mutant in this font. And then
Oh,
we'll do
yeah.
I Married a in another font, but it's probably gonna have to be a little bit more tame. Maybe this one.
Well,
The
those,
word
that,
the word married is becoming weird
Yeah,
to
it's
me.
kind of to look like not a word anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Are you doing it? Are you? That's happening to you,
Yes.
Yusuf? Okay.
So
Okay,
that
so
first one, The Shadow of the Dead, is so similar to the second one, the Lethal Slime, that they may work well together.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe so. Or like one like this. See, these
Black
are all
drippy
so
one with white
freaking
drippy
cool
one.
looking.
Yeah.
The drippy one. This one, double feature. I mean, it's even called
Yeah,
double
like
feature.
black drippy on the top and white drippy on the bottom. Like, you know, the other one's like an outline with
Yeah.
different drips. Like a thicker substance over the dripping from
Yeah.
the word.
I'm not sure if two drippy ones will work together, but
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
either.
definitely willing to try it. I think actually. It would probably be like a more tame one. Even like maybe even a blocky one, but wavy. See, a lot of these are just kind of like they're just distorted. They're pretty straightforward fonts. They're just distorted, like this one, you know. Well, that looks hand lettered, but you know you can start with a. I do it a lot where you start with a normal font and then you can kind of hand
yeah.
trace it and then warp it. So I think we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try it.
Cool.
Won't you come along with me on this adventure? If I can
I'm
figure
here
out how to
until
work my
you-
computer.
I'm here until you start messing with that one mouth again.
You hated that mouth,
That was bad news, man.
dude. Really hated it. All right. I don't know which one of these are. Double features one. Curse of the Zombie.
You getting into Bitcoin? Bitcoin gold? I don't know. I'm
Uh,
trading files on your computer.
I'm doing a thing for a friend. I'm designing an NFT for somebody, and he's probably
Cool.
gonna sell it for $500,000, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, 'cause I was gonna try to start doing NFTs, but it just seemed like they weren't really ready for prime time, and it just seemed like, I mean, I actually minted one. I made one, and you know, it's like selling NFTs kind of has to become your life.
Oh yeah. Do you have to like
Well,
market them? Like how
I
does
mean, yeah, I mean, it's like any other. It's like it seems like a cool opportunity, but just because a lot of people are buying them. I mean, it's a digital product. There are some obvious weird things about it, like you're basically buying a JPEG or an animated GIF or whatever. But you know, to the people that buy them and collect them, they're one of a kind items, which they are. You know. Oh, cool. There's 3 different ones for this one. So, just like any other new marketplace, yeah. I mean, you have to, and if you're famous, if you're Derek Jeter, is Derek
Okay.
Jeter even a thing anymore?
I think he played baseball.
Yeah, he played baseball 25 years ago. That's my most.
Yeah.
That's my most relevant reference. Okay, if you're Derek Jeter, you can sell an NFT because you're already famous. If you're Dan Jaworski, you have to really work hard to get anybody to even know that your shit exists. Just like every other big marketplace where everybody rushes to it. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I mean, I've been kind of pulled. I don't know what this is. I don't know if I want to install this onto my system. What is this? Shadow of the Dead's Under. Oh, I see. That's weird. It's like this one and this one, like, and then this is like the background in the foreground.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oh, it has. Oh, different versions of the same.
So they made so that you could color it easily. Like you type it once out as the background in one color, and then type it out in the foreground in the other color, and just easily lay them over top of each other. Maybe.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Because otherwise,
Smart
you'd have to
thinking.
use that. You'd just be
That is what it
using
is.
that bucket tool a lot.
Stroke. I
That's
would do a
exactly what-
stroke.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's what you know what you're talking about, man.
Hell,
Bucket tool.
I've installed thousands of fonts in my day, and then formatted my computer. No,
I just
learned that
installed
lesson.
too many fonts. To be honest
Yeah,
with
it's
you,
not-
it bothered me to install that many fonts at one time. But
Yeah.
it's all for the art.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, like, like you'd buy a CD-ROM that had like 10,000 fonts on it, or or like the same idea with like games or wallpapers. Like 160 games, and they're all hot garbage.
Yeah, I mean it's
so-
yep. And then you, because this list gets longer every time you install 1,000 fonts. This list gets
Yeah.
1,000 fonts longer, and then you're like, I mean, I've spent literally hours. Like when I first started, I used to be a graphic designer, and when I first started out, I would literally spend hours trying to figure out what of the I was a font hoarder, and I would literally try
Yeah.
to figure out what of the 600 fonts I should use. And then finally, I realized, like, for any kind of font, except for special cases like this, just use a normal font. There's no need to get fancy with the font. If you're doing a logo, then you start with a normal font and then do a treatment to the font. But there's no need to get like a million fonts.
Yeah, that makes
That's what I
sense.
think about it.
It'll slow down a lot of your apps too. Any app
Yeah.
that deals with fonts like this
Lethal Slide.
has,
Here it is.
has to load them all. Or at least
Yeah.
that's how it was back in the day. Maybe they're smarter about it now.
Yeah, font management's definitely gotten a lot better. So wasn't there an under and over? Isn't this the one with the under and over?
I don't recall.
Was that the lethal slime? I thought it
Yeah.
was something else that had the under over.
It could be. My memory is not famous for being a good memory. Oh, it's Shadow of the something. I can't remember any of the names of these fonts that we just installed. All right, new folder. Just so we have that for reference of the new fonts. All right, we're gonna rough this in. I want to start painting, so I just want to rough this in. We can change anything, obviously.
I'm just here making up old movie
Shadow.
star names.
Oh, great! That's awesome.
Let me know when you need some. I'll start writing them down so they can actually remember them.
Oh yeah, write them down. I don't know if we're gonna do a movie star or not. See, like this. This almost looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like this font, because it's still kind of fun, but it's more straightforward than this one. But we don't have to. We don't have to decide right now. This is the over one, and then I need. Oh boy, they didn't install it as variant. That's stupid. Okay, it's okay though. I would expect for that to be installed as a variant.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. Let's take this. And separate them out. I don't know. Something to think about. Right?
Yeah.
Wonder. I'm having a lot of fun with this, but I wonder if I should just think about it. Let it settle in for a minute.
Yeah, you want to start painting.
painting.
I read your mind.
Yeah. But I do need to know where it's going to be. Or something. Look how fucking cool that looks, guys.
It's looking good.
I don't know. I don't know anything yet. Yeah, it's going to be better at the bottom.
So I don't know if we've talked about this, Dan. I mentioned it on a call earlier today. Have you and Michelle, have y'all seen many of the Studio Ghibli movies or the Miyazaki movies? It's not always Studio Ghibli, but
No.
I haven't either.
okay.
I opened it up to show Dan because I'm interested in it.
Yeah, some of them are. I mean, it's like Princess Mononoke won foreign animated film of the year in like 2001, which seems like such a subcategory, but it really is like kind of an all-time favorite movie of many people.
What's it called again?
Princess Mononoke.
Okay.
The one that Kimberly and I watched this weekend was My Neighbor Totoro, which is was really good. It's the first time I had seen it. If you have HBO Max, there is a Studio Ghibli section that has a bunch of them.
Oh, cool.
But like another one you may have seen, like you may have seen some and just don't know. Like Spirited Away is
That's
probably
the one I was.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I
That's
was
like-
trying to think of that I always hear about.
yeah, that one had. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I would say at one point it was my favorite, but now I just haven't seen it recently enough to have a favorite. Let's see more of them. Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind saw that a number of times growing up. I know they're good. I think y'all will like plenty of them. They're
Cool.
sometimes they're like rated G in a sense of like that's what to expect. It's like a very simple story, but it's still very good. And sometimes they're like about very adult themes, so you can't really fit them. Howl's Moving Castle, thanks Kimberly. That's the other one that's well known.
What's it
Oh,
called?
cool.
Howl's Moving Castle, HOWL.
Okay. Got them all.
Sweet. Yeah, I think that my neighbor Totoro that I watched last weekend has inspired me to just go through them all, because I don't know, there's probably like 7. It wouldn't take a month or 2 to go through them all. See anything recently you like, Michelle?
I cannot remember if I did. We just finished the last of. I think we finished everything that we're partway through. The Handmaid's Tale, which apparently has one more season coming.
Okay. Is it still pretty good?
Yeah, there's a couple things that are kind of like a little bit of a bridge too far sometimes. Like, you know how when the obvious way to fix a thing, nobody seems to be able to think of or something.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Nothing will make me want to cut off a movie or show more than if the answer to the biggest problem is that people talk to each other and they just never do. Like just
Yeah.
every time, like sometimes it's like the people who need to say one specific thing to each other are in the same room and there's no time to talk about it, or there's just always that'll frustrate me. I think it's lazy writing.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no yeah, that's like old sitcoms and shit too. That's why I always dislike sitcoms.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're not supposed to be the most like. I know they're like something that you watch when you get out of work that you don't have to think about. I understand what they are. I just like I hate plots that are based on misunderstandings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep.
I mean, Shakespeare did that once, and now everybody's like ripping it off,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, well, it's just like, the it's not time for the movie to resolve the 1 or 2 conflicts the writer thought of, so we just won't talk. We just won't explain anything to each other, and then ultimately that thing gets resolved 45 minutes later when finally they just say what needed to be said.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I heard a recommendation for this one show. I'm trying to look up now. It's called Kevin Can Fuck Himself.
Oh,
Have y'all heard of
yeah.
that?
No.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
We might have heard of it in the same place. Did you hear of it on that podcast?
No, I just heard. I don't think it was that podcast. I think it was somewhere else. But
It sounds really interesting, like a weird take, spoof type take on those types of generic cliche sitcoms.
yeah, I probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something. Yeah, from what I hear about it, it seems like I don't know if I would enjoy it very much. Just might not be my thing. It seems interesting, like a unique, like you said, a unique take, but
Yeah.
I guess just the idea of somebody being married to somebody they hate, you know?
Yeah, that's the.
Is that? Am I wrong? I mean, am I?
That's always something I don't want to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Probably.
the way I
Yeah.
the way I understand it's like I think King of Queens is like the classic example of like a very competent, beautiful wife married to a fat slob idiot, or The Simpsons. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Actually,
that
it's
idea
every
is
sit-
such a cliche.
Yeah, every sitcom I grew up watching was that, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So the idea is like it's like half that, and then sometimes the main character will like walk out of the room, and it becomes a serious drama. Like the laugh track stops, and then it changes into a different type of show.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like she's straddling this world that is this cliche sitcom that we can all point to examples of, and this like meta show about that type of sitcom.
Yeah.
Thought it sounded interesting enough.
It's a cool idea. It's just not something I'll probably watch. You know, it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Let me know if it's good though. You can be my test pilot, and then I'll be yours on something that you don't think you'll like.
Okay.
Like I'll owe you a
One season.
an experimental thing to report back about.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yep. Sounds good.
All right. Cool. Smells like horror.
This has
This has got to be
great.
a dump. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be a dump in the background.
Yes. Totally.
I don't know.
Or you
how-
can keep that mountainy thing you've got going with just like a little piece of trash here and there. I
Yep.
mean, you know what I mean.
Exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking this is mountains of trash,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a bunch of seagulls flying around it. And I'm gonna look up actual pictures of dumps, and we'll see if we can glean anything out of that kind of reference. I want to see if I can get this guy. Add a little bit more detail to this guy. What do we say this guy was going to be? Like a sanitation worker?
Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
Sanitation worker. Or maybe he should be in a tux since it's like I married a trash mutant. Sanitation worker outfit.
It's gonna be overalls. Like you're looking for like a 30s sanitation or a 40s sanitation worker, right?
Well, you know, it's funny with reference. This happens to me all the time where I think I know what something is, and then, but you know, your brain thinks in iconography and archetypes. So you think you know what something is, but like, you know, once you see images, you get all kinds of ideas for different stuff. You know?
Ah,
So,
yeah,
like,
gotcha.
Yeah, it's overalls, right? But if somebody told me to draw overalls, would I draw this kind of overalls with these little snaps here and, you know, just stuff like that. Reference is great. Reference is fucking amazing. But I like these two dudes too. But you're right. Is there a 1950s sanitation outfit?
Yeah, look up 50s garbage man or something like that. Garbage collector. Yeah, that top left one is the one that I was thinking of. Exactly.
Oops.
Oh, coveralls.
Coveralls, thank you.
Coveralls. And this hat.
In that hat with the bill flipped up.
Yep. Look at these guys. These guys are like, why don't you get the fuck out of here, buddy?
Yeah. I think the guy on the left might have a tie on. That's something. That takes his job real serious.
Yes,
I don't
he's
know.
trying to be the guy on the right eventually.
Yeah.
Everybody
the
wore ties. Yeah, see how he's smiling? These other two guys are like, get this fucking guy out of here.
Right. He knew that there was a staged photo shoot that day, so he's like, I'm gonna shine up.
Well, this is the guy. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, right? This is the guy right here.
Yeah, that's the
I
guy.
love it. Yeah.
That's who she married.
Let's see. Maybe holding a bouquet. I don't know. I don't know how much I want to lean into the wedding part. I think it's just funny for it to be called "I Married a Trash Mutant," but the picture not have much to do with it. Like I'm trying to I'm taking kind of, what do you call it? I'm taking kind of inspiration or something from a whole lot of different ideas. Like these old monster movies, what I love about them is that number one, they're low budget. Number two, like just this idea that sometimes the poster of the movie was made before the movie was made. You know, the poster was made or it was called something like, hey, get me a trash mutant. We can rent the dump out, or my cousin works at the city dump. So let's, we're going to make a movie about a trash mutant. Yeah, make me that movie. You know what I mean? Like that kind of idea. I don't know if I'm going to work all that in here, but I like to just collect all those different things into my brain and see what comes out the other side. Anyway, let's see. Why can't I pull this reference over here? I don't know if you were here, Michelle, but I told Jonathan that I'm definitely going to do the raid right this week.
Okay.
I've got 2 tabs open. One of them is the tab where I can... Well, actually, I might close that tab up. I definitely have the stream open this week, so when we go in the raid, I will go along with the raid. What's been happening these other times is I trigger the raid, and then I don't go with you guys.
Right.
You're like, get with it, Dan. I learned this 6 months ago. Michelle's a famous streamer, you guys, by the way. I don't know if you know this. Go check out Foothill Rounders music. It's Foothill Rounders music, right?
Yeah. I think everyone here has already checked this out. Could be wrong.
Well, somebody might watch this later, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I know that this stream isn't as popular. We're gonna call you. We're gonna give you a shout out.
Hey, when can we be on your stream? That's the question.
You can totally be on my stream. That would be awesome.
That would be cool. We could do like a picture in picture. We could do like a picture in picture. Jonathan could be doing web dev, and I could be painting.
Yeah.
Does that work?
That's
all
like
just
3 Twitch categories all at once.
We're all just streaming at the same time. I'm describing what I'm working on. Dan's describing what he's working on. Y'all are trying to sing.
You know, well, I guess Jonathan isn't a streamer, but if he was, there is a science and technology part of Twitch. And we could do like a charity Twitch thing where we all rate each other and like get some other
Huh.
people on board with it and then donate all the money we get to something.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be. Yeah. Are there like sort of recurring or scheduled charity events that you? How does a charity Twitch stream work?
I think charity, like their Twitch has their own, but I haven't really known anybody that's done that. I'm sure it's only like super big partners and stuff that they do it on, but like basically somebody will just have a reason to want to give a bunch of money to this charity, and then they'll just start talking to other streamers and be like, would you want to be like have a slot? So they'll have like 2 days of streaming or something where everybody streams for
Huh.
like 2 hours and then goes and raids the next person. It's like a raid train, and each person is just talking about the charity in between doing whatever they do on stream normally. And
Cool.
like have Stream Elements will put up stuff that like links, and then usually someone I think there's already a thing because I feel like I always go to the same thing and it's like part of Stream Elements or something.
Yeah, I forget
So-
what it's called, but I mean, I recently there was a streamer that I really liked that she was streaming for St. Jude's for like 3 or 4 weeks in a row,
Uh-huh.
and she had like a goal, like the amount of money she was trying to get. Oh shit! I painted on the wrong layer. And what she would do is like, if you donated this much, she would do this. If you donated this much, she would do this. Like, made like a game out of it. You know what I mean? But I forget the name of the. I derailed the conversation with that story, but I would. What's the name of the thing?
What?
What's the name of that thing? She used the thing.
Yeah,
It
I
was
don't
like
know
all
what the
through
name of
Twitch. Yeah.
it. I can look it up probably.
It's a special Twitch thing.
I think it's a Stream Elements thing, but I could be wrong. Twitch does have charity fundraising on Twitch. Just Giving, is that it? Or Streamlabs Charity?
It seemed like it had a name, like a startup name, like Gifty
Oh, that was a
or
different
something
thing.
like that.
There's Tiltify, Streamlabs
Tiltify,
Charity,
that's the one.
Just Giving. Okay, Tiltify. Let me see what that
I think
one
so.
is.
Because that one has like stretch goals, and it's like you can choose rewards and stuff.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is like-
also really fun. Like, if you get a certain amount of money during your stream, then you have all these silly rewards that people get.
Yeah, that's what she was doing. Like
see
she had like
clown
goo-
makeup on or whatever.
right, like she was
Yeah.
doing like googly eyes. She had googly eyes stickers.
Uh huh.
And she would every $10 she would put another googly eye on her face. She's like my favorite streamer because she's silly like that. She's actually the. No, she's a regular gamer streamer, but she's like her name's Chewy. She's from the Netherlands.
Oh, I don't really
she's
watch
Dutch.
anything.
Yeah, but it's really just I just watch it. She does like a lot of like Jackbox and chill chill Switch Nintendo Switch games and stuff. She is but mostly I go just because she's just nice. I don't know. I usually just lurk, and I don't know. Am I making myself sound like a weirdo? I usually just lurk, and
I think
I mean I
I
do
think
talk
most
sometimes.
people. I mean, that's probably. There was a time back when it was Justin TV that I was heavy into watching streams, but yeah, I don't know that I ever said a word in those streams.
Yeah, I mean I do say hi. I just probably the same reason why Michelle, why you like Twitch, is just it's like you can find a whole lot of like no salt, no bullshit online communities of people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're usually just nice people. A lot of creative people doing stuff. Just trying to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So Twitch used to be called Justin TV?
Yeah, it was Justin TV, and then let me get the Wikipedia source on it. Let's see. Justin TV separated its gaming section in 2011. Justin TV separated its gaming section into a new site called Twitch, and then Twitch and Justin TV's parent company was rebranded as Twitch Interactive, and then somewhere down the line, Amazon bought them.
Cool. Is Justin TV still around somewhere? Probably not.
I don't think so. It was Justin.tv was the domain and everything.
I mean, I remember
See.
the name. I just don't know if I ever did anything on there or.
What I liked was, basically they were never going to last the way that they were working. But like people would, and maybe people do this on Twitch, and I don't know, but people would just stream entire series of things. So like, what I would do is I'd go watch the Star Trek: The Next Generation channel, where somebody's just playing a whole bunch of episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation, and the chat is hilarious, and I love it.
Yeah, I think they're doing that on Discord now, like on a lot of private Discord channels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah,
I keep meaning to get. I mean, I just like, I don't know. I say this to Michelle all the time. She's probably tired of me saying it, but I keep trying to like figure out. I really want to get like more involved, like do Discords and stuff, and get into other people's Discords. But I just, I guess I either can't find the time or I'm not like figuring out how to prioritize it.
Yeah, I think I've missed something about the culture of Discord that I don't really understand. Like, I'm in a number of chats that are Slack or like just personal friend Discords, but the idea of joining a dozen Discords and participating is like, I can't picture it. Like, how does that work? How do you have time in the day to do anything but that? So
Right.
people
I
must
mean,
just like do it different than the way I'm picturing it.
You just ignore most of it.
Yeah,
And you're like,
it's really
you-
just a way. It's just a way to like. It's kind of like a smaller. To me, it's like, well, it's like old school message forums, right? It's like old school forums.
Yeah.
Um,
Some people
back
are
when you
very
kind of-
active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you back in the day when you did the message forums, and there's like, you know, it's not like everybody in the world, including all your aunts and uncles. Well, actually, with me, it probably would be my aunts would be on there, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like Facebook, right, where it's like billions of people. But it's the same type of thing where it's, you know, just a smaller social media network. And I just like the idea of it, but I do not find the time to do it.
And you just
Especially if you're-
join and immediately mute the channel and then just look when you want to.
That's an interesting question because, so on my work computer, I have Discord on here, but I have no red badge over the icon. But on my other computer, my personal computer / Twitch computer, all that stuff, I probably have 10,000 messages that are on the little
boy.
red thing. I won't read them. I know that I won't read them, but it's like a history of everything that's happening. But I have gone to Twitch. Like, there's this guy that I watch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and if he's not there, then I'll go to Twitch and see if he's, or to his Discord and see if he's like there's this guy the other day that I was thinking about, and I was like, dang, I haven't seen Dead Side Blues in a long time, and I go to his Twitch and it says he last streamed 3 weeks ago or something, and I'm like, oh my god, did he die or something? So I go to his Discord and he's like on vacation. Okay, cool. You know, so
Yeah,
that kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
thing. I
It's
mean,
definitely right. It's definitely like I could definitely see the use in it, and it's it's like a little community, and you can do all kinds of stuff with it. Like, a lot of artists will, just provide places for other artists to give each other feedback,
yeah,
stuff like that. Musicians, can do whatever they want, anything they want. You can, and there is an element of self promotion to it, but it's like I don't know
Yeah.
what you think about this, like Michelle, but just the idea that you don't need millions and millions and millions of people to know who you are. If you had like 1,000 true fans or 1,000 people that were into what you were doing and they were like willing to think about maybe paying a couple bucks for everything that you do, and you had like a lot of those
Yeah.
people, then you could actually like do something or whatever. I know that's not everything, but you know
I
what I
don't
mean.
know. I'm not. I don't even think about like where I'm trying to go with this. So that's like the difference between, I think, you would like to make a career of being an artist. I'm not trying to make a career of like, if somehow Dan and I got to be ridiculously big and like it seemed like doors were opening to be real musicians, which I realize is an absolutely ridiculous idea, but like if that were the case, I don't know that I would trade all the stability of a job that like that's not my
Yeah.
dream.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just
Yeah, I don't
want
think that
to do
I
a
don't think that I
thing.
would ever. I don't really know that I ever want to do a. I think I mean I was talking to actually talking to Kimberly about this, and it's like I could probably make a career out of doing art like pretty soon from right now if I wanted to. I could probably put together a commercial illustration portfolio and see about getting work, but it would probably be the kind of work that I'd rather do. I would rather do web development than do that kind of work.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, it's not. Thankfully, I don't hate doing web dev. I mean, I like it. So, I mean, I like it most of the time. Everything's a pain sometimes, but I would just like to, like making this book. It would be nice if I made this book and it didn't come out to like crickets. I don't expect for it to be. I don't expect for it to be do anything giant. Just I'd like to figure out some way to make it all work.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. I mean, it's like, that it's different with music. But you know what I'm saying? Like I could probably start doing commissions or commercial illustration and probably start a career as an illustrator. I just would rather do silly shit like
I don't
this.
think that's much different though than like, for instance, if Dan and I started adding songs that people had actually heard before instead of to our song list, even though we hated them. Like,
Yeah.
there's a line between that. Like, I feel like we could add some classics just so that, because I mean, probably the biggest deal about us is it's probably hard to go just listen to someone where you don't know any of the songs. And I think that we've made some Mandolin Orange fans over the years. So, or yeah, the year that we've been doing this.
Yeah. Well,
But like we don't
well,
sing
I mean,
any songs that people know.
yeah. I mean, I obviously there are different kinds of those, music people that listen to music too. I mean, I guess a lot of normal people, they just want to hear something that they know, but I don't know. I see a lot of similarities with music and all the creative stuff. There's like what 10% of the stuff gets 90% of the attention, or just call it the 80-20 rule, since that seems to be the most accepted one. It's like, no, I'm gonna say 10, and I'm gonna say 90-10. 10% of the stuff gets all the 90% of the attention, and yeah, everybody else is like the rest of the 10%, if that. It goes for like anything, music, art, artists, whatever. I think maybe it's weird. I think maybe I do find myself drifting into a mindset of thinking I have like setting up some kind of expectations for myself. Like I have to do something, because I watch a lot of like artists on YouTube. This is this weird thing that happens to me sometimes, and I eventually it's silly. I eventually catch myself doing it, but I watch artists on YouTube to try to like get skills to get better and stuff, and just figure out how other people do stuff. Because really, that's what this is all about for me, is to try and get good. And a lot of the best, I guess you'd say the best painters right now, the best digital painters they work in video games. They work in entertainment industry or video games. So their typical audience, yeah. So and they do like all this amazing work. So their typical audience are people that want to work in the video game industry. And after a while of watching these videos, I think, it's like weird. It's like I start thinking I want to work in the video game industry, or I start comparing myself, the type of art I do, to the type of art that concept artists do in the video game industry and the movie industry. And I'll just like catch myself and be like, dude, I don't care about doing this. I don't want to do this,
I've worked.
So that's a
I've
great
tried
story.
a couple of jobs that should have been hobbies, and they never work out, or like something I like to do like as a hobby that I then decide I want this to be a job, and it does not work out. One was running a magic card shop. Makes you just hate magic cards.
Did you do that?
Yeah, when in my early 20s.
Wow.
I opened a shop for 6 months or something. But wait a second. Somebody's asking, is this still live? Freebird.
Hey.
Yeah, we live.
We live,
I
Heather.
always
How's it
say
going?
when I chat. Yeah.
It's still live.
and-
We're here.
And another one was going to video game development school. Like I learned enough about the industry by just being in school for it that I'm like, nope, not for me. So
Yeah.
I think somewhere along the lines, web development just hit that happy medium where I enjoy doing it, but I don't know that I don't know if I would do it as a hobby. It's like a job that I actually like doing.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going with this. Just sort of talking about like
Ah, damn it!
I guess I was
keep-
thinking of what Michelle was saying, where it's like she probably wouldn't want to do music as a job. And I think in my experience, you end up hating the hobby. You, there's a lot of regret. There was a lot of regret for me in trying to turn something I like doing casually into something professional.
Mm-hmm. Even now, I
Yeah.
feel like every Monday night, like, because we stream on Sundays, and it's like Monday night, I just don't want anything to do with music. Like,
Yeah.
I think we practiced pretty much every night, except Mondays I am dragged kicking and screaming into it, but a little bit. Just
Yeah,
weird.
it's one of the things that like I've thought about streaming development before, and it might just be too much. Like doing it for charity or something would be pretty cool. Like a one off or
Mhm.
3 or 4 off would be totally cool. But I think if I tried to like start a stream where I did development, I would regret it and end up just not doing it ultimately.
Mhm.
But I've done a few live streams development, and it's okay. But
I think if you took a more lighthearted feel to it rather than like actually trying to teach, basically just like maybe you're working on a personal project or whatever, and people are coming and watching you write code and then asking you questions rather than you actually hoping they'll go away with some knowledge at the end of it.
yeah, yeah, I there was a streamer I did watch who was a developer, and he was a really good streamer, and he got almost nothing done in his development.
Yeah, that would be the only way it would be.
Yeah, and I think I could do that, and I think I would probably like something like that. That I would be more likely to stick to something like that. He did Twitter games, so like
Oh,
he's got a couple, like you can play Tetris on Twitter and
you
weird
can?
stuff like that. Yeah, it's an account where it tweets an emoji sort of Tetris board along
Uh-huh.
with a poll, and the poll is, do you move it left, right, or drop it, and
Oh,
something else I think,
funny.
or rotate. So like the poll decides what the next sort of like single frame of the Tetris is.
Huh. That does sound interesting. Please send me a link to that when you get
Okay.
home.
Yeah, I'll do that. I've never played it, but people were playing the hell out of it at one point.
Well, I don't know what to say, guys.
Those coveralls are looking good, and that cap, I think you sort of nailed that while we were chatting about other stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I was listening to what you guys were saying. I mean, I think maybe my, I don't know, ambitions are a little bit. I don't know. I want to make. I would like to make stuff that people like. You know.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it the joy of creating or like fame? What's the
Nah, not fame. Just I wouldn't be. I don't think it's fame. But yeah, I don't think. I think that if I like like this graphic novel that I'm doing. I mean, I'm gonna spend some time and effort promoting it.
Mm-hmm.
So I must want something out of it. You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of how I feel about the music, though. Like, I wouldn't probably be that into it if we never, if no one ever heard us playing. Like,
Yeah.
it's like if the tree falls in the forest kind of a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think any kind of, that's the thing. It's like any kind of artist wants to do it for somebody. They want to have an audience. It's just part of the thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't care about it would be kind of cool if I could in some way or another supplement my income with doing art, doing stuff that I liked. I think that'd be all right. But as far as being like some kind of famous artist or some shit, no, I don't care about that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I say, forget me. That's my slogan. When I'm gone, forget I was ever here. No, there's.
Yeah, that's not. Well, I know you're joking, but that's not quite. And I don't. That's weird. Like when people say that they want to leave a legacy behind, that's something that never really made much sense to me. You know what I mean? People want to be like a lot of writers will say they'll be immortalized with the stuff that they write. That doesn't even factor into anything I think about.
Yeah.
So I'm there with you.
I had previous. Yeah, throw me in the trash. That's what Kimberly says. Yeah, I'm right there with you. We love that quote from Sonny.
Throw me in the trash.
Yeah. Yeah. And Freebird is praising the art. Yeah,
Hey, thanks.
Michelle, her music is at Foothill Rounders Music. And I guess it's also on Spotify or something?
No, we're not on Spotify.
It's on
We're
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Oh, I guess I don't know the difference. What's the difference?
Spotify people have to pay for. I guess not. There's an app. I guess there's not that much difference, except you have to sort of be. I don't know.
Hey.
I don't honestly know what the difference is.
Hey, how's it going, Romulo? Thanks for the raid.
Hey!
Whoa, Romulo!
Welcome. I know that guy. He does
how's it
great
going,
bear
son?
art.
Yeah. Let me do a shout out.
Oh, I can do that. I'll do that. You keep painting.
We've got a mod, but the mod is we've got a lot of people from the chat are actually on the stream tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle's here. How'd your stream go, Romulo? We're good. We're just making a horror movie poster.
Yeah, it's starting to come along. I need to go check out your stream and see what you did tonight.
I already follow you. Cool bear.
Awesome. What kind of bear did you work on? Some sort of space bear. Oh yeah, sweet. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can.
It's okay, Heather.
Oh, long messages? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Your
I don't know.
chat's,
It's okay.
your chat is so
My
mean.
chat's pretty locked down, isn't it? Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
change some of that stuff. You know what? I was thinking about this earlier. Like, there is no faster 2 hours than the 2 hours before this stream every week because I always have these things that I want to do, and from 4 o'clock to 6:30 flies by so quickly that I never do any of this stuff. So anyway, I think Heather Freebird is my sister Heather, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
So she's saying that I can do whatever I want, and
Well, I permitted her to post links, but not longer.
permit
messages.
Freebird to post really long messages, I guess.
I don't know how
it
to
wasn't
do
really
that.
that long. No, I know.
No, it really wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't that long. So
Yeah, and we're not your family, and we're telling you you're good too. So
thank you. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just this weird thing of trying to, it's always weird to when you're thinking about making money, doing creative stuff. There's
yeah,
it's all about your goals, Like there's this local artist around here who does he posters look, thank you, Romulo, I appreciate it. We're painting it up. There's this artist around here that he does paintings, these small little, like maybe 4x4 square paintings of chicks, baby ducks. And they're so cool, but he paints like all kinds of them, but it's just baby ducks over and over again, And he paints them in sets of like 20 or 30 or whatever, and then he makes pretty good money selling them all over they always sell out really quickly, and it's like he just kind of became known as a guy who makes these sets of baby ducks. And it's like I can't really think of anything that I would like to do like that, but I mean, if I did come across something like that, then I would do it.
I know a guy that did Tabasco sauce that way. Like,
Yeah.
sort of an
I know a guy
Andy
who does-
Warhol-esque.
I know a guy who does bears.
Right, I was just gonna say, like Romulo
Yeah.
does the bears and stuff. Romulo, do you? I mean, obviously you love doing the bears, right? But do you do other stuff too, and you just kind of do the bears to make a little bit of cash, or tell me about that?
Hey guys,
'Cause
I'm
it's
gonna
like-
go eat some dinner real quick. Okay.
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 I'm gonna
Michelle,
stay
we're gonna-
in. I'll stay
Oh, okay.
here.
Okay. We're gonna be raiding sometime soon, so I don't know exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. all right.
Should I put the raid call up now then, or
No, I was just gonna say
okay?
I was just letting you know, like,
Okay.
I don't know how long it's gonna take you to eat or whatever, but
Probably not very long because we got.
Yeah, okay.
nothing. I mean, we got nothing to watch, so I'll be back in a little bit.
word.
Yeah,
It is kind of funny.
I like your like custom Twitch frame. I don't know what that's called. What software do you use? Maybe that's something, Dan, you already understand. Like how he's got like a hand drawn frame, it looks like, and like the chat is embedded in there, and I don't know, it just looks really nice.
Yeah,
how
you
does
spent
that even
you
work?
I mean, I would assume it's probably like PNG files because you can do transparent stuff and you can just do a bunch of different creative stuff with it.
Okay.
That's another thing that I keep wanting to get around to doing that I don't do because I don't know, I guess
Oh yeah.
I'm a slack person. It's easier to think of what to draw with bears in the formula. Yeah, I get that. Like, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like it's kind of like yeah, you just get good at doing it and you like it and it's fun. So, yeah, that's it. That's kind of a design thing that's cool sometimes. When you're working in kind of a tight format you can find a whole lot of different creative things inside of that format. Like you say, hey, I'm only going to do bears, and then you can find a whole bunch of creativity within that format of bears. Right?
Oh, yeah, and branding.
And branding.
We know
yes.
you as the bear guy. It looks like you used to do merfolk. Is that like the background for your Twitch channel is various merfolk? Is that yours? I see Mur Jar Jar Binks. We couldn't convince Dan to do Jar Jar, no matter how much we tried. Oh, Mermay. Okay. Okay, cool. Is that like a merfolk for each day of May? That seems like a fun challenge. I like that stuff.
I should also say, Heather, that like I really did appreciate that message that you sent. I wasn't trying to ignore it or anything. Thanks for believing in my art. I don't know if I said that or not. That's it. I didn't want for Heather to like send this nice message and then me to like ignore it like some kind of jerk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean, guys?
I know what you mean, guy.
Oh, this is a cool brush. What brush is this? You made an animation? Dang. Animation takes a long time. It's hard.
Is Streamlabs what you use, Dan? Or was it
I
something
use
with-
OBS. I use OBS Studio to do the put together the stream itself, but Streamlabs has a bunch of different stuff. Streamlabs has a bunch of different stuff, and really like you can get overlays there. And really, what an overlay is it's usually a PNG, a cool looking PNG that is transparent. So there are different image formats where you can save transparency out, and then you can use that as overlays. You know, kind of like our overlay is. Damn, man, is this stupid thing here again? I just noticed this is on the stream. It keeps coming back.
Weird.
It won't go away. Hide meeting controls. Okay. Anyways, that's a pretty good smile. Yeah, and then there's also this other format that is a movie format called WebM, and that movie format supports Alpha Channel, which is really cool because, like, do you see those little banners at the bottom there? How they're cut out and they're animated?
Yeah.
That's how you do that shit. You save it out as a WebM, and then it supports transparent. So, like, that's how a lot of the overlays are done. Just Romulo spent a lot more time and energy on his stuff, and has a lot cooler stuff. And I just kind of like bought a pack from a long time ago, and I kept thinking I was going to redo everything, and I really do need to redo everything.
Let's start with letting people post long messages.
Yeah, we'll start with that. Okay, so you made an animation. You made an animation that was like just like almost like a slideshow of all the different a slideshow of all the mermaids you did for Mermaid. You thought it needed more bears. It took you more than a year to do that.
Looks good.
Which one?
The
I don't
frame,
see-
I think
I guess I need to go look at it. I'm sitting here talking all this shit, and I didn't even go and look at it.
my cat is biting me now. I think she's hungry. She's hungry. Oh, it took you a year to work up to making it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, that's super cool. I like the format too, where like the chat is up at the top and then your face is at the bottom, and then the screen. Do you mind if I? Do you know? Do you? Uh, oh, it took you more than a year to decide to change it. Do you mind if I steal this format from you, Romulo? Not steal it, but just the way that it's laid out. I like the way it's laid out, where the chat is up at the top, and then your face is at the bottom, and then there's a frame of the painting. I kind of already have that, except for it's a little different. Okay.
Yeah, I guess
You stole
having
it.
the chat
Thanks.
on the stream is kind of for like if people watch it on TV. Is that the purpose of embedding the chat? Because that makes sense to me. Or on their phone or something.
Yeah, there's several reasons. Yeah, I think that might be one reason. I guess if you watch this, I guess maybe if you rewatch the video later, you can follow the chat too. No, actually the chat's recorded, so if you watch it later, the chat pops up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it is. The purpose is for people to
okay.
be able to know when the message is live. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. So, because of the delay, people will see their message pop in, and then they'll see your reaction in real time. I get that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so I guess this dude, I keep thinking he's covered in feathers. I don't know if it's time to do it yet, but he's definitely covered in like seagull feathers.
Yeah. There's like a real nasty patchwork of them.
Yeah. I'm making everything blue. That's not an awesome idea.
I need to step away for a quick moment. Be right back.
All right. Yeah, I haven't really designed this guy's rest of his costume. He's just kind of like a bunch of cylinders right now. But that's what this is all about. Let's figure it out. Let's look up some reference. I look up reference for everything. I'm a reference guy. I want to see what if somebody's wearing a bird suit? Oh, let's check this dude out. I know what I want for Christmas. You gonna lurk? All right, man. Romulo, have a good night. Have a good lurk. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your food.
I'm back.
Hey, I want to make sure that I follow. Do I follow? I hope I follow Romulo. If not, I'm going to do that right now so I can. Yeah, I'm following. I don't know why I'm not getting notifications. I'm going to have to do something about that. All right. Looking at what bird, I'm getting a little bit of inspiration for bird suits. Like I could take a really silly bird suit and then figure out a way to make it a little bit cooler. Like this. This is cool.
Is that a suit or is that a real bird? Because that's not what human eyes look like. What is that? We don't have to answer that question. Oh yeah,
That's
the
a real
shoe-billed
bird.
stork. Yeah, yeah.
Why are your
It's
powers
just-
of observation so sharp?
Lots of hot dogs.
Too many hot dogs. What the F, man? We got to go figure out how this is possible. What the F? Why is it standing there like its arms, like with its wings down its side, like some kind of creepy weirdo bird? Look at this.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh shit! You guys can't see it. Hold on. Let me move. See, that's why I need to put a frame so that people can see the whole screen in the frame.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've seen that a couple times this week, and I like it. Maybe in 6 months I'll get around to doing it.
Yeah.
Look at this. That's crazy. I think actually I'm going to use this real bird as inspiration.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, imagine if it's got bird wings and then they turn into claws at the end. What the F?
Yeah.
Do you want me to get you this for Christmas?
Yes, please. I'll take 2.
Actually, I'm going to
One.
get you this. I'm going to get you this, and then I'm going to throw you out of a plane. See if you can fly.
Okay.
Okay?
I've never tried. Maybe I can.
Cool. I guess we should probably start thinking about who we're going to raid tonight.
I'm back.
This guy. Look at this guy.
That's
Hey,
the
welcome
guy.
back. Man,
Yeah, we're
it's been nice having the Michelle on the stream tonight.
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
Yeah. It's
It's
good.
Like
Breaks it.
it breaks up the, and then like I can go off into my own little world briefly and not feel like I'm leaving everybody hanging.
Yeah.
I can listen more.
It was a nice treat, Michelle. Thank you for hanging out.
Hey, thanks for letting me.
Yes. You can help convince people that we're not just weirdos, that we're fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
What do you mean?
What are you Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Is that an inside joke or?
No.
No. It's the first time I've ever said it in my life. I mean,
Alright.
I do joke that I do have similar jokes that are also not inside jokes, but this is the first time I've made that one.
All right, man. Michelle, were you here? Did you see this bird?
Uh-uh.
I can't control this app. Why can't I control this app?
What app? Zoom.
Oh.
Look,
Oh.
this is a bird.
It's a real bird.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those birds. What are they called?
Freak
Some
bird.
sort of build stork.
The shoe-billed stork.
Shoe
They're
build.
hilarious.
It's also
Yeah.
where babies come from. It's also where babies come from. The
Yeah.
stork poops the baby out of here.
Really?
I thought the stork
Yeah.
just brought the baby in, like, from heaven in a little diaper
Yeah.
thing.
It does, but then it's got like a good sense of humor, so it carries it all the way in its beak, but then as it gets closer to you, it puts it like between its butt, and then it does that, and it smiles at you while it's doing it. I'm sorry.
That's a cool bird. I didn't know any of
It's
this.
pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy bird. So now you know. You guys are speechless. You guys are like, why am I here? Why
They're
would I
5
be
feet
here?
tall.
What the F, man?
Yeah. I'm just over here learning about storks.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. They eat baby crocodiles if they wanna. That's how hardcore that bird is.
Do they? Like they really
Yeah.
do?
It's on the list of things they eat.
Nature's kind of
Wow.
cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's like,
Na-
yeah, it's like really cool. I want to see if I have a feathers brush.
Would that be a thing?
Huh?
I said, would that be a thing? I guess brushes are probably one of those things you could download a lot of, like fonts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got
used to
this.
have a-
Yeah. This is kind of cool. It's like a textured. Yeah, because I got this concept, a bunch of concept brushes from this concept artist. And concept artists are always trying to figure out ways to kind of save time and stuff. I can see how this is kind of looks a little bit like feathers. Or at least I'm trying to make it look like feathers a little bit, right?
Yeah. I can see it.
So this guy has claws and feathers. And there's nothing that you guys can do about it. Seems like you guys are out of fucks to give about this.
See,
I was
Seems
just
like
going down the path of looking at harpy eagles. Do you know about harpy eagles,
Nice.
Jonathan?
no.
Why, Jonathan? Can I know too? Why?
Just because he loves birds. That's
That's
why
true.
I was asking him, and also because
I was
I
trying
thought
to
you
be
were
silly.
lost in thought.
I was trying to be silly, but I guess I'm just being a jerk.
I have an ad blocker, so I apologize in advance for probably the thousands of ads that are on this page. But it says it only blocked 2.
Terrifying apex predator. Oh yeah, my ad blocker's not even loading the images. Oh, it's the largest eagle in the world?
Is this safe for work?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I can't do it from there, from the chat. Oh well.
They do look like a person in a creepy Halloween costume. And they are also very large.
Huh. Okay. And they got crazy looking heads.
Mm-hmm.
I can
What?
send you the link. I'll send you the link in Zoom.
Oh, he's looking at
I got it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What?
I dig those like crown feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's huge.
I mean, it looks like it's gonna talk to you. What is this? Get this out of my face! Get out of my face! All right.
you don't want to subscribe to their newsletter?
Maybe. Doesn't it look like it's gonna? These two are literally having a conversation with each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure this harpy eagle sends him on a quest to find like a magic something at the end of this conversation. Look at this thing, dude. It's like looking right at the camera.
Where do they live?
Oh. Lives under your bed and it just ate your face while
What?
you were sleeping. See? Right here. It's a face-eating bird.
Oh, it's in Central and South America. Cool. Go America. We got the biggest eagle. And by we, I mean these two continents that share the name America.
Neither of which are where we live.
Right.
I think somebody sent. I think Eva sent me a picture of this before. Wow, look at these baby harpy eagles.
Oh, that one is not taking your shit, Dan.
He looks like a little fluffy snowman. With
Yeah,
a
it's like cute,
bird
and then
mask
he's
on.
got like nightmare face, mean face. Not really a nightmare, but like not taking my shit face.
I think there's some inspiration here.
Yeah,
However you
Yeah.
want to use it, but there's just
I
some
think so too.
good birds.
Pretty good birds. Definitely. I might have to use those little wings. I don't know. I don't want to deviate too far away from this being cheesy. I mean, I don't want to make it too
Yeah.
cool looking.
Well, the poster's always better than the costume. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I know what you mean. Like cool in today's sense is not.
Yeah, I don't wanna
exactly-
Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But yes, that's what I was going to say. But it would be kind of cool to give them those feathers coming up from the back, like this. I like this feather brush. I might figure out a use for this for other stuff too. Yeah, if you use if you use this brush right, it kind of looks like a feather. What's that? What were you saying?
Oh, just that like if you do too much of that, then you lose like the whole corner of the poster for more background.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I just wanted to see what it looked like.
Yeah.
I could always make this guy smaller too, but I don't think so. Yeah, you're right. I think this is gonna be sky. Need to figure out a little bit more of the backgrounds. Actually, I might figure out a way to get rid of some of this horse shit in here too. But I think we're gonna figure out who we're gonna raid. I think it's time to do that.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Should I skip back to the chat? You guys want to be on camera? Does anybody want to be on camera, or should I,
don't
keep
wanna
it
be
here?
on camera.
All right.
I will.
All right.
I mean, if that helps the stream, you know.
Woo! Yeah, it definitely does. It puts us in the top 10 streams right away.
Yeah. Look at this.
All
Look at this.
right. Who do we got? Who's on Twitch?
Yeah. Now it's just going to be pictures of us looking at Twitch.
That's true. So somebody actually, maybe you and I can close the show out, and maybe Michelle can find a good person to raid. What do you think about that?
Okay. How 11 viewers? Does that seem? Oh, he's maybe not talking in our language.
There's that guy who was playing the Marbles game. He's streaming again, but I don't know what he's streaming. Oh, he's playing a game called Dangerous Interrogation. No idea what that is.
Oh, is that Access Deny? That's not a game.
Yeah.
That's his. It's a podcast, sort of like interviews.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
All right.
I think we should. Access Denied is cool. I think we should try an artist though, with like between 10 and 20 viewers, or
Yeah.
like we talked about. I think.
I'm gonna mute myself so I can watch some of these streams and see what's going on.
Okay.
Cool.
So I think next week, let's think of the list of the things I need to do for this stream, and let me really just get my shit together. You know what I mean?
yeah.
One.
Let's do it.
Come up with rewards, channel point, cash in rewards.
Okay.
One of them
Two,
is going to
let
have
people
something.
post messages.
Yeah. Let people post long messages.
Yeah, at least longer.
Longer than that. Yeah. I really should make notes. Frame and layout update.
Yeah.
Yes. We're going to have a live stream meeting right here.
Yeah. And then we're gonna raid somebody.
Yep. The frame and layout update. Actually, that's what I was going to say is that Truey, who I was talking about earlier, she actually gave us a stream. A reward I got for, helping out with that charity stream was she audited our stream. She came and she made a list of stuff. Did I ever send that to you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, I need to send it to you, but most of it was stuff about you, like that you need to change.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
No, I'm kidding.
I get
It
that a
wasn't
lot.
anything. It had nothing. None of it. It was anything to do with any of that stuff. But it was a lot of stuff like, since you're an artist, you should You should put more hand done art into the stream instead of generic overlays and stuff.
Like
so
the retro stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the retro stuff though. I think I'm gonna keep the
Yeah.
retro intro. I might just draw some stuff and put it in there.
Cool.
Like a stork flying by.
A 5 foot tall crocodile eating stork.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what else? What else? Stream, frame, and layout update. Points, rewards. I tried out the lights thing. I don't know if I can do it right now, but if the stream ends when I do this, sorry, but we're going to try it.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. Damn it. Wow, your shit just got real bright. What happened, dude?
Yeah. Messing with the Zoom settings. I think one of my notes will be to have a cool virtual background. Not really.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
maybe.
I think like a really cool, like a lot of red and orange beach scene would be really cool. Yes.
I mean, it's
All
only
right.
got to feel like this little box, right? I don't know that I can get any real scene into my little window here.
I don't know. Let's
I have
see.
linked my choice in chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Hope you're okay
got-
with it. I
got
have some
into
other
this.
ones if you don't want this one. This is a guy painting miniatures for
Oh, cool.
games, which seems like overlap between audiences. Maybe.
Yeah, I used to watch a guy that did that all the time.
He's got a really nice close-up camera of painting tiny little things. So I like it. I think that's where we should go. He has 13 people in there right now.
That's what we will do.
Sweet.
I wanted to. I don't remember. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do this. I'm just going to turn on commands. Global state. See the sign behind me? You can type in !pink in the chat. Somebody do it. Somebody do it.
It's already. Oh well. It was already pink for me though.
Didn't work.
Oh,
Add that to the list. Fix that light.
See? Don't you guys see the sign behind me?
Yes. The super cool sign.
Yeah. But I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, there it went pink.
I don't know why nobody else can. The commands aren't working. I was able to test it, but the commands themselves aren't working. Okay, well that was fun.
We did it.
But I can turn the whole shit. I can turn the whole shit different colors. So, how you like me now? Man, I'm like pulling all this stuff out of the way now. What happened? Jeez,
I don't
guys.
see what you're seeing.
I know. Is this a lot of fun? This is like we had
So
such
let's raid
professional.
someone while we still have people.
We had such
Let's do it.
professional time. What are you saying that this isn't entertaining? All right.
I
all
think
right,
everybody
so-
already left, so it's cool.
I don't know
Splinter
how
Brush
the user
Studio.
count works, but that's for another day.
All right, we're starting the raid, guys. Ready to raid in 1 second. All right, I'm clicking the raid button. Love you
All right.
guys. See you later. Bye.
See y'all on the other side. Bye. All right, I'm in the other room.
I didn't go.
Party of 3.
I didn't go.
it's muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you, Dan, but it's through Zoom.
I didn't go. Now I went, but I don't know if the chat happened. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna close down the Zoom. I failed again.
He's welcoming you.